Alliance has agreed to a summit meeting with the Dominion to discuss the return of the Hur'Q, and what can be done to prevent their aggression from devastating all 4 galactic quadrants. Despite recent events, we've agreed to host the summit at Deep Space Nine. None of the galactic powers are comfortable hosting a Dominion fleet deep within their territory. Meet with me at DS9 prior to the beginning of the summit. I'd like to discuss our options.
And greetings, everyone. Here we are at Deep Space Nine. Looking forward to this meeting here. Yeah, take us to the station.
Please, we're low on fuel and supplies. We need help badly.
Come on. The High Council has announced several challenges to the Empire, worthy of a warrior such as yourself.
This is Station
Would you
Control.
like to
Welcome
review
to Deep Space Nine. Your docking clearance has been authorized. Several of our docking facilities were damaged in the recent conflict. Please proceed to the provided coordinates.
Okay.
Also, Captain Nog is waiting to meet with you on the promenade at your earliest convenience. Enjoy your stay here at the station.
Awesome. Oh, I guess we're beaming over. But first, I want to... Let's see. Wow, that did... Oh, really did get messed up. Okay, let's beam over.
Hello. Nice to be working with you again. I've been assigned to assist you here on the station. The leaders of the 4 major delegations have asked to meet with you prior to the summit meeting. Their offices are located here on the promenade.
Always nice to hear Captain Nog. Rest in peace, Aaron Eisenberg. Ugh. Okay, oh my god. Why is it so dark? Oh, battle damage? Bloody hell.
Ambassador Odo is here, coordinating security efforts.
Oh, we get Rene Auberjonois.
I'll be blunt. The Hur'Q have decimated most of the Dominion. All but 1 fleet gone. It's all the Jem'Hadar can do to keep our remaining worlds from being laid waste. There is no diplomacy with the Hur'Q. We don't know why they're attacking. We're not even sure where they're coming from. I'm sure there are those in the Alliance who would be content to let the Hur'Q destroy us. But where do you think they'll turn once they're finished?
Yeah, that definitely is a good question. I really hope people can see this because this is... Wow, this is really dark even for me. Y'all need to...
Admiral Quinn's office is behind those doors.
Y'all really need to turn the lights on a little bit more.
The results of this summit could have long-lasting effects. A number of our allies, particularly the Klingons, consider the Hur'Q to be a Dominion problem. The Federation sees this as a chance to improve relations with the Dominion. Having allies in the Gamma Quadrant instead of enemies would be a great step toward galactic peace.
Yes, it would. Okay, I guess we're running to the other side of the station. Somewhere over here.
Here is Proconsul Deton's office.
Oh. Okay, I can't see where I'm... Oh, in here? Okay.
This summit may be difficult. While your people will see a path toward peace, I suspect the Klingons will feel the opposite. There is no love lost between them and the Dominion, or the Hur'Q for that matter. The Republic position is one of pragmatism. A weakened Dominion will be easier to deal with, and the Hur'Q are a threat no one can ignore.
Okay. And who are you?
Hello. How can I help you today?
Oh, okay. You have nothing to do with that, and... You know what? I'm not supposed to talk to you, so I'm not going to. Assuming the Klingon, emissary is over this way.
Chancellor Jempok has an office here.
Nope, not there. You? Who are you? Oh, you're a Dominion refugee? Sure, why not? Talk to you.
Nice to see some fighters around here. You're here to fight the Hur'Q, aren't you? Someone has to, before they eat everything in existence. Some of the other Gamma refugees will moan and groan about this part of space, but I like the Alpha Quadrant. The Bajorans are processing iridium ore here again, and there's good, honest work for people willing to do it, like me. Most of the Bajorans won't go near the processing areas. Too many bad memories about how the Cardassians ran them, I guess. That's good and well, just means more work for me. Beats working for the Dominion, I can tell you that much. I might never go back.
Huh, okay, well, sounds like a win-win there. Okay. Yeah, it's... there, okay. Must have been next door that I went to.
This summit may not end well. Most of the High Council sees the Hur'Q as a Dominion problem. They are content to let them fight to the end and deal with any survivors. But there are others, such as Martok, who see that position as dishonorable. If they want to fight the war of their ancestors, so be it. But they will be doing so without the Empire. The same could be said for your Federation, should they choose to aid the Dominion.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Chancellor. I'm going to have to agree with Martok.
There are several Alpha Quadrant leaders here for the summit. Kai Kira of Bajor, Counselor Garrick of Cardassia, and my father, Ferengi Grand Nagus Rom. I recommend meeting with them as well. Their worlds will be on the front line if the Hur'Q launch a full invasion into this quadrant.
Holy cow, we're getting a DS9 mini reunion. Okay. Oh, I see General Kern.
You once knew me as Rodak, son of Nadra. Now I know the truth of things. That was a name given to me to prevent a great dishonor. With Martok's aid, my name, my face, all have been restored.
Awesome. Good to have you back, Kern.
Our recent deeds and service to the Empire have led Jempak to restore the honor of my house. The Sons of Moog once again stand proud and without shame. For your part in that, I thank you. It has been an honor to fight at your side.
Yeah, I agree. The honor is all mine. Okay, who's this other person?
Something on your mind? I'm not fond of being gaped at like a dumbstruck targ.
Okay, never mind.
Bah! I'd have you cleaning the bilge on the core if you served under me. Perhaps you'd find your spine there while you made yourself useful.
Oh, you can test that theory whenever you want.
Can't you see?
Alright, enough.
It looks like Counselor Garrick is in his old tailor shop. Huh.
Hello there. I take it you're not here to update your ensemble, though if you'd like a few suggestions, I'd be happy to provide some. In the meantime, let's talk about serious business, shall we? I'm sure you'd like to know Cardassia's position on the Hur'Q problem. It's simple, really. They're a menace, and one we should deal with swiftly. Surprised? Don't be. Cardassia was recently attacked by the Hur'Q. We'd have fared poorly without help from our neighbors. Even the Lucari and the Ferengi offered a hand. I trust this lesson isn't lost on you. If we stand alone, we're doomed.
Yep. What's the old saying? United we stand, divided we fall.
Will there be anything else?
Nope. Okay. Except somebody really needs to restore the power around here, and the lights.
My father is in my uncle's bar. Hard to believe he used to work there, huh?
Yeah, I kind of figured he would be in here. Oh, I guess this is him.
I was wondering when you'd come along. I'm guessing you're here to talk about the Hur'Q and what we want to do about them. It's no secret that the Ferengi aren't a military powerhouse like the Klingons. Most of the time, we'd be happy to make a tidy profit from all of this, and as far away from it as possible. That changed when the Hur'Q attacked Ferenginar. We would have been wiped out without help. And we didn't get it from Starfleet or the Klingons. We got it from the Lukari and the Cardassians. Even a few not cool ships showed up to fight. That showed us that this is everyone's fight, big or small. So we're in. And if the 34th rule of acquisition comes into play, well...
I'm not quite familiar what the 34th rule is. I'll have to look that up.
Did you have another question?
No, thank you, sir. Who are you? Oh, yeah. This guy will talk your ear off. Okay, and I'm assuming Kira's going to be in...
I believe the Kai is here, in the Bajoran Temple.
As I was going to say, in the temple. Ooh, almost missed the doorway. Bloody hell, is it dark in here.
Hello there. I suppose Admiral Quinn sent you down here to see where Bajor stands. I can tell you we're worried. The Hur'Q were a few ships away from ravaging our homeworld, and if the Dominion falls, they'll be back, and we'll be the first to face them, so Bajor stands ready. We'll do what we can to stop the Hur'Q, even if that means joining forces with the Dominion. There's something else I should mention. I've experienced visions recently, a sign from the prophets. I see a place I've been before, a world beyond the grip of death. It's the home of a former Kai, and it's in the Dominion. I should also mention that I've seen you in this vision as well. I believe we're going to take a journey together soon.
Are we going to get a guest appearance by Kai Opaka, maybe?
Something else on your mind?
The Alliance has asked a number of special consultants to attend the summit. I know each of them well, and I can vouch for their knowledge and skill, even my Uncle Quark. Despite his reputation, his knowledge of the Gamma Quadrant is valuable. Just don't mention Latinum in the discussion, or the value of his information could rise considerably.
Good advice. Oh my god. How many more people do I got to talk to? It's bad enough I gotta grope my way around the dark. Well, I guess we're going back in here. Oh, Armin Shimmerman? Are we gonna get him?
So, they dragged you into this too, huh?
Awesome.
Can't say I'm too surprised. You've come a long way since your scrap with the Klingons as a cadet. I'm here because my fool of a brother, the Nagus, seems hell-bent on getting the Ferengi into this mess. Not a lot of profit in fighting the Hur'Q, 34th rule or not. You can't spend your money when you're dead.
Okay, that gives me an idea what the 34th rule was.
If you ask me, we'd be better off sealing that wormhole and saying goodbye to the Hur'Q and the Dominion forever. I'd miss the Tulaberry wine, but I'd get over it. But seeing how that'll never happen, especially as long as Kira's still breathing, I suppose I'll have to dig in like everyone else. You know what the worst part of this mess is? Odo. He's back like a kind of ghost haunting me. I must be cursed.
I think you like him. Wait, he owns his own moon?
I do. And I'd be there, enjoying myself, if it weren't for the Grand Nagus. Brother or not, I wanted nothing to do with this until he put Lukari terraforming tech on the table. Couldn't pass that up. It'll cut biosphere renovation costs on my moon by 70%. Even with Odo here, and a billion Hur'Q trying to demolish everything in sight, there's profit in the wind. Might finally land that exclusive Tulaberry export contract I've been dreaming about for 40 years.
Okay.
Can I get you something?
Nope, that's it. And is this Lita. Yeah, that's Lita right there.
Hello. Oh, it's been a while since I've been in this place. I can't believe Quark still has that hollow me in here. It's a little embarrassing, to be honest. I wish we were all here under better circumstances. Then again, DS9's always been a trouble magnet. I guess peace is a little too much to ask for around here. My husband is risking a lot of capital, political and otherwise, by choosing to get involved with all of this. Fortunately, he's the best Grand Nagus to come around in a long time. The best ever, as far as I'm concerned, but I'm pretty biased on that point.
Okay.
Look, if I were this mirror version of me I've been hearing so much about, I'd have a lot more tactical advice to offer. As it is, my advice to you is this. Take a look around. Think about all the civilians, the refugees, people who are depending on you to protect them. Think about the best way you can do that, if you can. That's what I'd do if I were in your shoes. Boots, whatever. Was there something else?
Okay, and... Oh my god. I also got Dr. Bashir in here. Where is the... Oh, there. Is this... Yep.
Ah, Admiral Quinn's attaché. Nice to meet you. Dr. Julian Bashir, recently commissioned Starfleet officer at your service. We're doing what we can to get things in order after that business with the Zenkethi and the Hur'Q. The station took quite a beating, worse than I saw during the Dominion War. We're still treating casualties, and it looks like we'll be seeing more soon. A lot more.
Oh, bloody hell. All we need is O'Brien and Cisco, and we're all set for the whole cast.
The situation is compounded by the presence of civilians, both local and from other systems, even the Dominion. We have a number of refugees from the Gamma Quadrant on the station, and more are on the way. Clearly, the sooner we can solve the Hur'Q dilemma, the better. We'll be beyond our capacity to help the refugees soon, as will Bajor. Something on your mind?
Nope,
There's a number of refugee groups here on the promenade.
Bloody hell, Nog. How many people you want me to speak with?
It must be a surprise seeing Karemans here on a Federation station. Let that sink in for a minute. It's so bad in the Dominion that its citizens are looking for safe haven with their former enemies.
Hello, Cryptic. You couldn't have gotten the actress to continue the line?
We were the lucky ones. We got out early. I've heard rumors about a blockade, keeping the rest of us from leaving the homeworld. It might be true. I haven't seen any more Karemans arrive here for a while now. Oh, please. The Founders have forsaken us. Don't let the Alliance turn their backs on us, too.
Well, we'll work on it. Okay, and somebody over... You?
We're lucky to be alive, friend. There was little warning before the Hur'Q attacked our homeworld. We sent a call to the Founders, but no Jem'Hadar ships came. Our local defense force didn't last long. A few of us managed to get away on ships before the Hur'Q closed in.
Ennis. Wasn't that one of the groups that was part of the episode where Kaiopaka kind of died and was revived and had to stay on that planet because of the tech involved or whatever? I have to look that one up too.
Word of the Bajorans and their faith reached us after the war ended. There's stories about one of their spiritual leaders. She came to the worst of us, on our prison moon, to bring the wisdom of the prophets. So, when the Hur'Q came, we decided to come here, through the Celestial Temple, to seek deliverance. If the Founders won't listen to us, perhaps Kai Kira and the prophets will.
Okay, so that just confirms that. It's exactly who I was thinking it was.
Quinn here. The summit will begin soon. I'd like to go over what you've learned.
Alrighty.
Interesting. The Klingon and Romulan positions were somewhat predictable, but I'm surprised by the resilience of the Cardassians and Ferengi. I'm also concerned about the Gamma refugee issue. We'll need to work with the Bajorans to manage the situation here. We should get to the conference room. Report to me there when you arrive.
Yes, sir. Somewhere on the other side of the station. That figures. And I still can't see. Oh, looks like I have to take a turbo lift upward. Right here? Yeah. There's the Admiral.
Well, everyone's here and no one started shooting. Could be worse. That was a joke. Take a moment to relax, speak with the others. Things will be serious soon enough.
I'm just trying to get my eyes accustomed to the light in here. Oh, bloody hell.
I'm glad you're here. I've been feeling conflicted lately. All the worlds we saved from the Zenkethi were also home to thousands of dormant Hur'Q. By saving those planets, we also saved a great number of enemies. Those very enemies have since attacked a number of worlds, including my own. You're right, of course. If only there'd been another way to resolve things. If the Zenkethi would have listened to reason. I suppose we should place our hope in working together to stop the Hur'Q. I can't help but think there's a path to peaceful resolution in all of this. There's got to be some way to end this madness before more lives are lost.
Time will tell.
Hello again. I spoke with Odo about the vision we discussed. He's agreed to clear a mission to the old sector. Opaka, the former Kai I mentioned, lives there now. I believe so, yes. The Kai has a condition that has prevented her from leaving until now. Odo has provided us with data that could lead to a cure. If there's a chance, I'm willing to take it. Her wisdom could help us all greatly. I realize this is a lot to take in, but I hope I can count on your help when the time comes.
Oh my god, do we have Jeffrey Combs in here?
Greetings. I am Wayun Ten. I'm glad we had this moment to talk before the summit begins. I trust you relayed everything you learned from us to your superiors. If I may be so bold, I hope that you conveyed a need for cooperation with the Founders as well. At least in matters regarding the Hur'Q, if not in all things.
You know, not 100% sure that was him or not. I'm definitely going to have to look at the cast list. See if he supplied any voices. Okay, and who do we... Oh, is this Martok? It looks like... Yep.
Jempak is more of a political creature than he was. Well, when we were both a lot younger. He's not willing to face the truth. There are Klingons who fear the Hur'Q, hiding behind politics and rules. Grethar waits for their worthless souls. Know this. There are still Klingons who know where their blades belong. We will not dishonor our ancestors and ignore the Hur'Q. We will fight them to our dying breath in the name of Kahless and the Empire!
Gapla.
If I can have everyone's attention, thank you. Let's begin the summit. We have a lot to discuss.
Okie dokie.
Thank you all for coming. By now, you should be aware of our tactical situation. The Dominion, as you know it, is on the verge of collapse. We've withdrawn to our core systems, and the lines are holding, for now. Without your help, the Hur'Q will win the war of attrition.
What about your outer systems? We're receiving refugees here, from those areas.
We have one fleet left, Admiral. That's hardly enough to defend the entire Dominion.
I'm failing to see how this concerns the Empire.
The recent battle here is a sample of what the Hur'Q can do.
If you think they'll stop at the wormhole, you're sadly mistaken.
Need I remind you that the Dominion came to your aid in the Iconian War? I seem to recall Klingons placing high value on debts of honor, or has that changed?
Mind your tongue, changeling! I will not be insulted!
Yeah, what was going on? Ah, crap.
Admiral Quinn to Ops. What's happening?
We're under attack, Admiral. It's the Hur'Q. Reading Hur'Q boarding parties. Multiple decks. They've concentrated in a damaged pylon. Ore processing area.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video and want to help the channel grow, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and maybe even get a friend to watch. That would be awesome. Until next time.